The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin today, let's understand what is our goal. Goal is to get to the $1 million dream. I know a lot of people say they want to do this or that. Unfortunately, most people, sorry to say, it's like blah, blah, blah. Me, I'm a realist. I got to the million, got to the billion, retired, then I wanted to help people. Kind of like me helping you. Now, they called me the Godfather of Credit. I got that nickname on Canex Radio years ago. So I've been on there about 47 years. So guess what? Today, all right, we're going to do this. It's live. That means you're stuck with me. I'm going to show you how I got to the million to billion. I like goodies. I didn't like being used and abused as a kid. So I'm on the line 6 days a week. Basically, you can pay attention. So rags to riches, got born in a taxi. She didn't want me. I got to be Mrs. Hope. She devil from hell. All she did is use and abuse me too. Bottom line, you got a choice. And I want to show you exactly what I did. I looked behind the curtain. See, I don't accept when someone says this or that or no, no, no. Thank you. Have a nice day. Look around it, tear it apart. So the goal is like when I was a little boy. They kept saying money for a rainy day. Asked what that meant. You know what I had to do? Come up with the equation, find a solution. So I want you to do yourself a favor right now. Pull out your personal credit cards or your personal wallet. Go get them now, now, now. I want you to put a sticky in the back of the card. See, I need you to get the line of defense, what you need to do. The ultimate goal, what most people do is they do a lot of inquiries and screw things up even worse. So we're going to write down Ray's rules. We're going to take every credit card in your personal wallet. You're going to write a sticky. Put it in the back of the card. You're going to write down the limit. You're going to maintain 25% always, never go past 29%. This is 200,000. No, it's only 100,000. So that means each card's 50,000 a piece. If I jack it up 29%, I give you 71,000 of safety credit. Case blankets a fan, lost her job or pandemic. We got choices today. Please create your line of defense for you. They also don't put all your eggs in one basket. What did that mean? I didn't get an answer to that, so I had to create a solution too. Now I want you to think about something today. You probably have a corporation, half of you, if not all of you. That's great. Corporation also has taxes and all things you get to do. Here's the problem. When everybody's talking about saving on taxes, you haven't made any damn money yet. Here's the problem, is the liability. 9 out of 10 businesses start up, they crash because they burn. They don't have the money to get through the pass go. So I want you to write down Secretary of State's website. I want you to look at it today. You see, you'll see your corporation, you'll see your name. When they sue the corp, they tend to sue you. I think that kind of sucks. Let's think about the banks and the grocery stores in the cities. They have corporations controlling corporations. So that means very simple. They get to write and file bankruptcy on a subsidiary and get a tax credit for their screw up while you're going home and going boo-hoo-hoo. By the way, I invented division process in 85, 86. I'm going to show you what that means today. It's like when they say put all your ducks in a row. What does that mean? Simple. It means we get a corporation, 3 divisions, who will get $1 million. And we never bring the pain home again. I can show you exactly how to do that too. I'd like to do a blueprint of your life and rebuild it if you allow me to. Kind of like Humpty Dumpty, back together again. Corporation with division process. Now, the lack of knowledge makes us do stupid things. You followed like sheep and ducks. It took you 3 years to try to figure out your credit, and you don't even know the rules and tools to this day that I explain it to you. Understand something? We're not stupid, but sometimes we do some stupid things. Chasing the goal, which one are you? Make a decision today. Ultimate goal is very simple to understand. Now, I'm going to show you exactly where the biggest mistake you make is you don't know the SSN SS4. So let's understand the United States of America Incorporated. The SSN is the Social Security number. You're allowed one. Now, let's go back in history. Before Nixon took the gold standard out, our government and president confiscated all the gold, or you weren't allowed to have it. But then Nixon took the gold standard out. Now, what did this mean? See, if you got your SSN on your own at 14 to 16, that's before Nixon took the gold standard out. From there, when it happened, when he took the gold standard out, simple, they get to print money and bond us each for $35 million apiece. You see, your baby at the hospital, you couldn't leave the hospital unless you signed for the SSN. Now, why do we need an SSN? So they can bond us and print some more money and track money. You see, what happens is we are the people. So let's understand, we the people. We understand, and let's understand the SSN. That means the SSN controls the money coming in. That means we're tax, and probate till we're dead. Understand that now? Now, most people got the credit in the 70s and 80s. They didn't have to use their SSN. Credit cards just came in the mail. Now we're going to compare it to the SS4. Is that okay today? Now see, the banks, the grocery stores, and the cities, they bankrupt locations called branch numbers. So let's pay attention today, please. Here's the SS4 that every one of you can download today at irs.gov. Line 1 says legal name of entity, corporation, division, subsidiary, bank, grocery store, city. And then it says or individual person. You see, you can actually put your name on an SS4 form. You see, SSN equals 1040 tax return. The SS4 is the 1120 tax return, and it's known as a tax ID. I'm going to show you how you never needed to bring the pain home in the first place. Truly a second chance. So let's look at the United States of America Incorporated. Well, they got 50 corporations called states. States got corporations called cities. And then they invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. So they can bankrupt the debt and stay in business and write off their taxes. And you watch this happen, and then most people kind of complain of rich and famous people too. Why don't you just be quiet and please join the club? You see, we the people. A corporation's a legal person. So you don't have to bring the pain home. You never had to. Why I created division process is because I made a promise to myself as a kid. Being used and abused sucks. You know, not getting a mommy and a daddy, I have no idea what that's like having a family until I got married and had kids. But I swore I'd never get married and have kids unless I had a foolproof program that no matter what I did, I wouldn't bring the pain home like you, because I think that sucks. So let's understand why I did this. And I want you to pay attention today, please. Understand. All right, divisions, listen carefully, that nobody teaches and preaches about that I created 85, 86. You never bring the pain home. You truly get a second chance. Today, I want to show you why you're going to need 9 divisions of you. I want you to pay attention to. Going back to that form, we're going to write down division of me. Can you do that for me today, please? Write down division of me. Now, I'll go back to that form again. It says entity or individual person. Are you a person? Would this hurt if I did that to you? Probably. So if you allow me to get your name, and I can take your name and create a credit file from Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. So I can create the credit file under the tax ID in the first place. When you started your file, you listened to your friends and family, got a bunch of inquiries and screwed it all up. And the biggest problem you got today is people applying blindly, not knowing what the hell they're doing anyway. And they go up and down like a yo-yo. So here's the way it works. If you allow me to use your name and put it on that form, give me permission to do that too, I can build your Experian, TransUnion, Equifax under the tax ID, personal, business, or division. So I get 3 choices. So here it is: person, corporation, division, subsidiary. Do you understand that so far? Under the corporate umbrella. Now, again, we're going to go through the division of me, because I want to change the world before I die again. And I need you to pay attention, because your biggest problem you do is you screw up and bring the pain home, and I'll call that sucks. So here's a $1 million Lamborghini. The payment is $6,800 a month. So let's understand. Now, if I guarantee that from the SSN, and I can't pay the Lamborghini's payment, they're going to take it back, the creditor. They're going to give it to the IRS as a debt, and they're going to convert their loss into a 1099-C. Now I have an IRS problem, and I got a debtor problem, and I screwed up my credit and brought the pain home. By the way, that's called stupid. So what are we going to do? If I do it to the corporation and they see the corporation on the Secretary of State's website, they sue the corp, they still sue me, I'm still a duck. Well, that would suck. So what did I do? I created something. There's a vision that God gave me for me to give you. So pay attention. Now, I got the Lamborghini through a division of a corporation. Pay attention to that. So I purchased the Lamborghini $1 million car through a division of a corporation. I showed you SSN, SS4. Remember that today? I didn't guarantee SSN because that'd be stupid. And I'm not stupid, neither are you. I guaranteed it as an SS4. So I guaranteed the Lamborghini under divisions, tax IDs, division of me. I got no intent to do fraud. If I have to disconnect, write it down, 3-step. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. You got it so far? Now, I'm going to try to fight to save it, because I'm not going to let the Lamborghini go bye-bye. But understand something. If I have to bankrupt the hell out of it, I will do that, because I'm allowed to under the Federal Protection Act, like the bank, grocery stores, and cities do. Then I'm going to go back to the corporation, maintain the other divisions, and not bring the pain to the corp or my family, because that'd be stupid. You see, the reality is the whole world's doing stupid things right now. Most of you, sorry to say. So now let's talk about a building. When you lease a building, you don't lease the building from the corporation, because if the corporation or the building didn't work out, they sue the corp, they sue you. It's again, that's double stupid. We're going to do it through the division of a corporation. Who guarantees the lease? A division, SSN, SS4. We're going to use SS4. You got that? So if there's a problem, what are we going to do again? I need you to understand, I'm here to change the world and be God's example. Can you pay attention to that? Just like when you get the house today. Now let's look again, SSN, SS4. SSN, tax, 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 and probably when they're dead. They go on the ground and they want to steal all the money. Ah! Well, that's what the government does. Now, SS4, we don't pay tax till we're profitable. So we're allowed to pay the bills first. Here, SSN, we got to get the leftover to pay the bills. There's nothing left over. Over here, we get to pay the bills before they get taxed. See, which makes sense to you. Now, let's play some more. Under the Fair Lending Act, every credit card that I created a vision and process of daisy chain credit, write down daisy chaining of credit. There's 113 ways I invented years ago. Every card is entitled to 99 more cards. So if I get you this up to $1 million card here, my next question, would you like 9 sisters? You see, you should never steal money from your family to start a business. That's just called stupid. You let the corporation build itself and write it all off too. And that's why you need me to play with you today. Ultimate goal. Division of me, division for every asset. You got that so far? The division of me can guarantee corporation divisions. You get credit, house, and franchise and more. So the goal is, again, not to ever bring the pain home. See, I came up with a foolproof program so I could have a wife and kids. Or if I didn't come up with that program, I wouldn't have wife and kids, because all I got is crap and being used and abused as a kid. I thought it sucked. So let's understand something today. Corporate umbrella. Can you write that down, please? We're going to play. Now, if you got a corporation today, I want you to look at Secretary of State's website. Google it. Find your corporation, find your name. Hopefully it scares the crap out of you, because when they sue the corp, they sue you. Isn't that kind of silly and dumb? But if you don't have a division process, that's where you're screwing up. All corporations should manage entities like the banks, the grocery stores, and the cities do. Now, if you have your home address on that corporation, kick yourself on the assets and call yourself stupid and change it starting today. Is that okay? So what we're going to do is put our ducks in a row. Is that all right? I gave them a solution to their put your ducks in a row. If a corporation had sued, you became a duck. Well, that sucks. So what do we get to do, Ray? Divisions give you the line of defense. Are you paying attention today? Divisions are filed privately. They're not in everybody's face. It's like the needle in the haystack. And if a corporation screws up, what do you get to do? Now, are you going to guarantee in the future SSN or SS4? Make a decision who's going to be the duck. It's going to be up to you. You might want to consider 2 divisions per item you attain. But again, that's up to you. I make millionaires all the time. If you want to be next, let me know. As long as you have no intent to do fraud. When a corporation has a problem with the division, what do you get to do? You're not a duck anymore. Now understand, a corporation is a legal what? Person, and I'll show you chapter 18.2, public record. So we take your corporation today. If you let me add 9 divisions to it, I can build you $1 million of credit in about 3 to 6 months. Is that okay? Now, some of you, I can do it faster. Depends how bad you got shitty credit today. So if we get you a gold card up to $1 million, my next question, would you like 9 sisters? See, there's $1 million now. And if every card's $1 million, there's 10 million. You see, you got the ability to change your life today, not tomorrow. And look at your age. Come on. Look at your past, your past, present, and future. The roller coaster of faith and persistence. You're not where you want to be. You know that, so do I. Would you like to get there this year? Corporate credits are write-off, personal credits not. You got to pay attention today. I need you to write a couple things down for me, please. You see, here's the problem. Some of you have had 25,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, and then you act like you're rich, you piss it away, and you're broke the next day. You haven't realized that corporations' debt is great. It also has taxes. I'd like you to write down credit, loan, money. Can you do that for me, please? Any credit card above $10,000 on corporate credit doesn't show up on personal credit reports. So that's the gift as well. And if I take one of these Wells Fargo cards right here that are 100,000 each, all right, I want to show you what I showed rich and famous people to do for the last 45 years, how to leverage money to million to billion. You ready to play? Again, write down credit, loan, money. If I take $100,000 off a corporate credit card, I get to write off the interest rate in the credit card, and I get to offset the taxes, and it gets up and away. Now, if I reference it by 3, write it down, and I times it by 5, I can turn it into $1.5 million of a line of credit. What does that do? If I buy a franchise, after all the bills are paid, I have up to 38% of positive cash flow after the bills are paid. An apartment complex, I have 41. The faster you get to the first 100,000, you will actually gain financial freedom. And that's the ultimate goal. So let's look at this page here too. Here's a $100 million building across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall. Here's that $1 million Lamborghini. Here's the keys. And there's a $5 million mansion in front of you and a $1 million race boat. What do they have in common? I obtained them. Got it? They got my name on them too, Ray Reynolds University. So I'm going to show you real goodies. All right, the reality is not something on TikTok, YouTube, or Google. Someone had to rent for an hour or two. All right, let's get you the 100,000 to the million. That's the goal. My first question from here is, that's one of the yachts in the backyard. How bad do you want it to get the $1 million dream? Next, you have one source, which is me, and I'm online 6 days a week live. So I like the goodies. You like some of the goodies I obtained? Again, it's very simple. I make millionaires all the time, every day, every week. If you'd like to be next, just let me know. So if you let me add you to my credit system, because I'm the man that trained Ken Yarborough, security chief at TRW and Experian a long time ago. And I will show you how to get one of those $5 million mansions too. That's just one of them I obtained, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. I wanna show you how to get to your American dream. I want you and I to have a phone call and dissect your goals and make sure you understand that I'm going to do most of them for you anyway, because I got to get you out of my way to rebuild you because you're not getting where you need to go. Then I'm going to analyze your personal credit. I want to show you exactly what I need you to do on your part within 90 working days so you have a 750 score. Most of you do inquiries and all kinds of screwy things. You don't know what you're doing, so you keep going, am I getting it right yet? We're going to make sure you understand. We're going to do it 100% the right way. Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. Got it? So let's understand something today. We're going to basically hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya. I'm online 6 days a week. I've been in person or online 6 days a week for 45 years. Now you're stuck with me. Ultimate goal. As we play, I want you to understand, I had a 3-day event that was scheduled this weekend. It's been canceled until the 26th, 27th, 28th of May. So if you're signing up for it, there's your new dates you need to play with and schedule that too. Now, what is your goal? Simple. My journey, not so easy. My mom threw me in a trash can. She didn't want me. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. So your journey today, because I'm going to use my soul life as an example, how I got to million to billion corporate structure. Okay, your journey can begin today as long as you pay attention and you follow through. Again, I like goodies. Again, I'll show you goodies I obtained. How many goodies would you like? It's very simple. Goodies and goodies and goodies. And again, we're going to think about pay tax by a Lamborghini. So no matter what you're trying to do, if you allow me to repackage you, I can do it pretty quick. And I'll say average of 90 to 180 working days. But again, you got to pay attention. I got classes all the time too. Here's 1981. All right. The bottom line is I was kicking the door jam at 10. When I start kicking the basketball hoop, they go, what? See, I just wanted to prove to you I achieved goals. And the bottom line is white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. Guinness Book of Records came in the YMCA in 81. They said, where's the wires? This is not possible. I kicked out the lights that night. He ran out like a little girl, came back within an hour and says, there's no building. This is aluminum building. There's no wires. No blank, Sherlock. My goal is this, no matter where you come from, because I'm born in Gardena, raised in Torrance, Watts, Hawthorne, and all the good areas too, you can accomplish your goal. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be a corporate millionaire? Now, I got 10 classes every Saturday live. 8 of them are available to you. Ultimate goal. Stop bringing the pain home, because the lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. We're not stupid. But the reality is you need a good coach that'll hold your hand every step of the way. That's why I'm the #1 coach for 33 years. So I don't hear no. Do you hear no? No means they don't know how to do it. So say thank you and walk away and just do it your way anyway. Research, look behind the curtain. 1,000 steps to millionaire. Becoming a certified CFO. The Ray Reynolds University, I want to leave it about $10 billion when I die eventually, when I die again. Now, here's what I wanted to do. When I was 26, I came up with a structure of $2.6 billion, and I wanted to help everybody for free. Nobody wanted to play with me. I guess they have to have skin in the game. So my wife calls this my hobby. In all the programs that I play with, I want to give you 100% back your money up to times 10. Is that okay? So anywhere from 100% to times 10 through personal business credit. The bottom line is I want to take away your excuses. That's all I hear from people. Excuses why they can't try, can't do what they need to do. So draw that diagram in front of you. It's going to represent a corporation owning divisions. As your banks and grocery stores bankrupt locations called branch numbers, and they get a tax credit, we can learn to play the game and learn to win. So again, what's our first goal? Stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and reprogram our brain to millionaire status. Now, I started my blueprint when I was 9.5 years old. I call it see it, believe it, go get it. Is that okay? Now, here we go again. All right. Corporation's a legal person, but then we look at we the people, SSN, tax, and probate till we're dead. And they want to reach in the ground and take that too. But over here, we don't pay tax till we're profitable. So what are we supposed to do, Ray? Either one of them or both. We're going to do both. Write down irs.gov today. Write it down. I want you to go to the IRS website. I want you to basically check out and search a 1244. They call it a single filing. It's called an S Corp. All right, which helps you almost never pay tax ever again. Got that? So here's my thought of the week. It's very simple. What the blank are you waiting for? I don't understand. I got another book coming out that's called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills, because most things to me are bullshit. Reality is reality of truth. What are you waiting for? Okay? Time is not replaceable. You're getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as we used to be. Let's see it, believe it, go get it. Is that okay? We got choices. Let me repackage every one of you. Now, we're going to do a corporate structure. If you have a corporation, let me add divisions. If you don't have a corporate divisions, let me give you both. You see, if a corporation manages divisions, we stop the pain from coming home. We put our ducks in a row. I get to repackage you under the corporate umbrella. Got it? It's that easy. All you got to do is listen and pay attention. Now, I have a TV show coming up in 2024. So this is my last and final year, 6 days a week. So I've been told that I have to get about 50 customers, all right, for the live show. So you could be one of those. So today, I'm going to do all kinds of discounts today only. If you want to play, you get involved with me on the webinar now. If not, you can always call the office, get the normal price, and you just don't want to be on the live show with me. Simple. Now, I'm also the incorporator for rich and famous people, homeless people, people coming out of prison. So what happens with most people, probably you sit around the kitchen table with your friends and family. We're going to start a business, honey. That sounds great. Let's hawk the credit cards. Let's basically jack them up, get stuck, can't get any more. All right, can't write up dilly squat. Let's hawk the house and screw that up too. That's what most of you did. 9 out of 10 businesses screw up because they don't know how to play, and then they try to steal the money from their family too. What is the goal again? Never bring the pain home. So write down today's date. Let's project 90 working days. Let's see it, believe it, let's go get it. Now, I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. I sold it at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000 a set. Understand that today? So that way they had a full blueprint from A to Z to build a $1 million corporation dream. I also have a system for real estate, how I obtain millions and millions of dollars in real estate too, and use Homestead Block or UCC1 Chattel Mortgage. I invented those as well. Becoming the bank in buckets of money. All right, in 2009, I was the largest registered agent in the world. And basically, I sold more Nevada Corps than anybody on the planet, but you don't need Nevada till you're in the profit zone anyway. So if you want all 18 books and CDs today, they're $9.99. Or if you invest $9.99 during this broadcast today, I'll give them to you for free. See, when you start a business, you don't know if they're going to push you down That could be your friends, family, employees around you, or they're going to catch you, or you're going to fall off the cliff. Your goal is very simple. So here's what I do every day. Since I was 2.5 years old, I get up and I basically go to my knees and I say, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go look in the mirror. See, not getting a family as a kid or a mommy and a daddy, I've always had to put myself in check. So that's what I do every day. Have I completed everything I need to? Is there more to be done? Your biggest thing for you is to understand you listen to your friends and family. All those people that have dragged you down in their opinions, all right, they cloud your direction. So let's look at July 4th, 2009. Now I'm worth millions and billions of dollars. I'm online and in person 6 days a week helping people. Got the largest info commercial in the world, having fun. Got 3 yachts in my backyard. No problem. Where do you park your yachts again? My wife says, can we take one of the yachts with a group of people? I said, well, why not, honey? Next day I'm going to come and I got to die. Well, that sucks. Even though I was dead here, I was in another place, and time doesn't stand still. You'll figure that out when you die too, but I got a choice. Now, my tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. Steals my whole friggin' life. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. They want to rip out my heart and take it away. I got a choice that day to stay in peace or go back. That's what Jesus gave me the choice to do. Now, I want to be the example to show you. I had to move 24 times by the time I'm 11.5 years old. I've been shot twice by a gun. And I've been knifed 6 times. I got no excuses. Now that you met me, neither do you. It's called See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Ultimate Goal. I got a book coming out this year. It's called Jesus is Not a Drive-Through. See, being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment of time. The ultimate goal. I want you to pay attention today. I'll show you a bunch of goodies I obtained. Then I'll show you how to get your goodies. Is that okay? I call it Get It Past Go because I believe most of you are stuck. How about the Lamborghini collection? How about the Duffys and some mansions? How I broke the record and white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. How about more Lamborghinis? How about race boats in the backyard? Helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris? I call it Ray's Rules. Is that okay with you today? So remember, I created that blueprint, started at 9.5 years old. What is it called again? See it, believe it, go get it. The ability, like credit repair, sorry to say, they're fraud. I mean, how many of you have been stupid enough to give them 100 plus a month for 1 or 2 years and you still have shitty credit? I don't understand stupid. Do you understand stupid? You see, you can go to the Federal Trade Commission that says they can't collect money up front. And all they're doing is writing silly letters, not mine, not late kind of crap. Now, why don't you Google Section 611 today? I'd like to show you exactly what credit repair does in those silly, stupid letters. It wakes up the creditors and they get pissed off, and your score goes down, doesn't go up at all. Here's the goal. If you truly ever want a 750 score, you have to take any collection account that's open and negotiate the debt. In other words, you got to man up and woman up. You can't rip off your creditor. That's the bottom line. If you want the 750, here's what I designed for Yarborough, TRW, and a Spear years ago too. Any open collection account negotiate. All cards should be at 25-29%, but 2. Next, you're going to have me do a rapid refresh to make the scores go up to create green lights. Now you got a 750. You can sit there going beep, 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 all day long, or you can basically do the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid, and be a CFO for corporate divisions. Ultimate goal. Here's your first 25 steps today. All right, Credit Karma, we get it because it's free, no phone number to help you. But it gives us the ability to analyze you right away. When I analyze your personal credit, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. And your biggest problem, most of it, you keep applying for credit and screwing it up and dropping your score so you can't get any more because you're guessing. This guesswork stops when it comes to play with me. Spearing, Transient, and Equifax. Repackaging you. Now, I need you to pay attention today. Here's the biggest mistake again, because you didn't look at the application for Social Security card. Now, remember, Mama got it for you if Nixon took the gold standard out. If not, before that, you did it yourself at 14 to 16. So what do we look at? We look at the form that you didn't pay attention to. We look at line 1, full name at birth other than above, names you want to use. SSN equals 1040. That's all it's for. When you look at your Social Security card in your personal wallet today, you never read front and back. All right, pay attention. Now it'll say do not laminate. Don't basically carry with you, and don't use for ID purposes, which you do that anyway, and it still says property of Social Administration, not you. We got our first paycheck years ago. Remember that? So remember, 1040. So we get the SSN to create a 1040 tax return. That's what we do. Then you got that paycheck a long time ago in the first check. You thought you were ripped off by the company you're working for until somebody pointed out the IRS gets your cut. You get the leftover. We are ducks and sheep. That's just the truth. It'll set you free. See, you didn't look and feel the corporation's a legal person, and then we the people. SSNS is for filing a 1244, a single filing corporation called S, so we can almost offset all taxes. So you get one SSN, we're all ducks and sheep, and 9 out of 10 people, they screw that up every day. Corporation gets one tax ID. When they sue the corp, they sue you. Isn't that kind of stupid? I mean, come on, your banks and grocery stores and cities do it in your face. But what do? Go wah, wah, wah all the way home? I don't understand stupid. Do you understand stupid? They sue the corp, they sue you. That'd be stupid. Corporations, banks, grocery stores, and cities have different corporations called subsidiaries. I invented division process. They're more private. They're not on the secretary website. So why don't we do it my way to get to the million? Is that okay? So I want you to write down basically to be a certified CFO. All right, and we're going to reprogram your brain to millionaire status. So here I got to rebuild you. That means under the SSN, I got to rebuild your credit and do it my way and quit applying and screwing things up even more. I want to make you the CFO for the corp and the divisions. At the same time, I want to show you an SS4. I want you to learn to be a double CFO. Is that okay? If you choose wisely from now on, put your ducks in a row under the same corporation. So the bottom line, as long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. It's up to you. Under the corporate umbrella too. So here's that application again. Keep in mind what line one said, SSN equal 1040, and now look in the corner where it says SS5. SS5 is IRS, by the way. So we're going to compare the SS4 and the SS5. Got it? Here's the SS4 today. What does it say on line 1? Legal name of entity. That means the bank, the grocery store, and the cities, bankrupt locations because separate bankruptcies, separate what? Corporations. But it says or individual person. So if you allow me to put your name on line 1, I can create credit files for you under the Spirit and Change and Equifax. But you're going to have to allow me to do it for you too. The only form on planet Earth in the United States of America Incorporated that says banking and credit purposes, it's right on the form. So understand today it's very simple. You can get one per entity and give you another chance to try. A corporation, as far as I'm concerned, should only do 4 things. Buffer tax means no taxes due till it's profitable. Corporate credit's the only credit you can write off. Why would anybody be stupid enough to use their personal credit and screw up their family? I don't understand stupid. So corporate credit, we're going to write off entry in the credit card and line of credit. Cars are fleet price, tax ID divisions. Hotel, you get the free buffet. Now the division, they give you 7 reasons to start in the beginning. 1, line of defense. Screw one, get another one. Just don't have any intent to do fraud. All right, they're cheap. Multiple functions. Buy at wholesale price. Multiple credit reports. If I'm doing real estate, I don't know who's going to slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. So I'm going to put every piece of property in a division. All right, we're going to get what's called separate liabilities. We're going to do flippity-dippity doos and separate liability. Now write down line of defense, please. In life, in business, everything's a line of defense. You have to protect you and your family. That's your job. That's your responsibility. So every tax ID I'm allowed to get for you, debt follows tax ID, but it allows me to set up cash reports. Would you like some cash credit reports for those entities versus using your personal credit, jacking it up, screwing it up, and getting all those damn inquiries and guessing what you're trying to do? All right, I don't guess. I'm an affiliate. I got 7 dashboards that'll tell me yes or no before I say yes. Again, I get to choose. Now, I'll guarantee everything I say I can do in writing 100%. But you have to pay attention, go to class, not fall on you, and pay attention and follow the rules. Rules are simple. Don't violate. It means don't jack up credit cards during the process, don't apply for credit, and don't let us pay push me, pull me. Now, if you do that, I'm sorry to say, what's going to happen is I got to charge you a fee or close your case because you're screwing this up. It's up to you. Again, past, present, and future. Past can't chase future. So if you got an open collection account, negotiate, solve the problem. You got an IRS problem? They have a little form called 656, 433A and B too. So there's a solution for everything you're trying to do. Now, wrap or refresh. We got to do that to block crap and push scores up to pop credit now. So 750 score. I guarantee I can get every one of you 750. As long as you're part of the program, you do what I tell you to do, and I'll repackage your life and get you to the millionaire status. Is that okay? Don't forget the 3-step. It's called KISS Method 2. Keep it simple, stupid. Now, here's what happens. I want you to get goodies like I obtained. Now, understand today. Every client always gets analyzed, credit history added to them, corporation or divisions as well, if they want the corporate millionaire dream. Now, understand today. Now, because I'm looking for 50 people to get into the program so I can put them on the live TV show, here's some weird things happening today. We're going to rebuild your credit, rapid score. You're going to go to class on Saturday. I have classes on Wednesday and Saturday, all day Saturday, live with me. Our target is the 750. Okay, it's $999. I give you $1,000 card back to you so you can reimburse yourself. Got it? Now, I'm going to discount and do some weird stuff today. It's one time, it's today only. It's very simple, so tell your friends and family right away. I'm changing the price to $399. I'm keeping the card to $1,000. Got it? Today. So I want you to get 2.5 times your investment today, now, because I need these people to be on that TV show. Now, keep in mind, the goal is to never bring the pain home. Next, the discount is during the webinar only if it is Zelled. Okay? Now, the extra kicker today is if you haven't received my 18 books and CDs for free before, I'm going to give you the 18 books and CDs for free with that $399 if it is Zelled. Now, on top of that, I'm going to give you a phone call with me. That's right. You and I are going to be on the phone for 15 minutes. But that is a Zelle during the broadcast only. Take a picture of Zelle today. Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@racecredit.com. Ultimate goal. As we play the game, if you want to give me referrals, please do. But there's always a but. I will build you more credit, or I will Zelle you back 10%, but they have to mention your name when they're signing up. If not, they blew it for you. Now, referrals today. Give me a referral today. Between now and 3 o'clock, give me a referral that signs up today and asks for Scott. But no BS in between. I will give you the 18 books and CDs. You don't have them already. And on top of that, I'll give you 2 phone calls with me. Just get the referral today and ask for Scott and process the order too. Ultimate goal. Now, here we have a problem. The problem is you. When you listen to the news and you talk about robocalls and junk mail and all this crap, there come all these BS excuses. Here's what happens. You did it to yourself. Can you write down 888-567-8688, please? You see, you're a voter. Congratulations, so am I. They sell the voting list 412 times a year. Oh, you have a cable bill. You have what? Your corporation? You're on a national mailing list. Get your assets off the mailing list. They should be telling the world how to stop it in the first place. There's your step 4. Now, we're going to talk about planning the problem now. You didn't plan the problem, and you allowed a friend and family member to rip you off, knock you down. You spent thousands on crap that probably didn't work. We're going to make sure you understand safety credit. Every card, again, gets a sticky. Write it down again. Limit, you maintain 25%. Always, you never go past 29%. You're going to build a line of defense so we make sure 9 out of 10 people have great credit worldwide now. We're going to change the world because that's the goal. All dashboards, the way I designed it for Yorbo years ago, say 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. Got it so far? Now, we're going to make sure you understand the discipline of that little sticky. And that's the goal, step number 5. Then you're going to say, Ray, I got an emergency. What do I do? What do? You do what I tell you to do. It's simple. When you jack up your personal credit cards, you got stuck. You couldn't get any more. You couldn't run out diddly squat. You get all these damn inquiries. You got to knock the crap off. Inquiries hurt your credit for 46 working days anyway. You have 2 cards on planet Earth in the United States of America. You can max out $1 million up to that. As long as you maintain a payment, your score never goes up and down again. It is your platinum and gold cards. Your score will never go up ever, up and down, and screw it up. I'm going to crash. Stop the crap. These are the cards you use so you never bring the pain home to your family ever again. Got it? It's very simple. And you can max them up to $1 million paid over time limit too. Now, when people lose their job, have an emergency, what do? They run out of time, they run out of money, and it's like they can't wait to jack up their credit and screw it up. That stops today. If you needed $5,000 now, okay, no problem. Go ask your friends, your family, the bank. They tell you no when you need it. It's okay. It's just the way it works. But the average person's wasting $50 every other day. So the bottom line, they're wasting $50 every other day. Here's a $5,000 card in my hand. If I maxed it out, the payment's $50 a month. So what the average person's wasting every day, they could have had a safety credit card, not screwing it up in the first place. The lack of discipline. They say that the average person, probably you, wastes $140 a week. If that's true, that's $600 a month. If we take $50,000 off of a corporate credit card, which we get to write off the interest rate in the credit card, the payment is $612.26. So what the average person wastes in a given month and piss away, they could have got $50,000 during the pandemic and bought 2 pizza restaurants using some common sense. So again, what do we get to do today? We get to play. Reaching your goal. Believe in yourself. Me, I believe in God first. I believe in me. Kick the door jam at 10, then the basketball hoop too. And all I know is white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. Bottom line is going to be up to you. Remember what I told you about Nixon, take the gold standard out. Now I need you to write down Ray's rules. I want 2 cards equal $100,000. I don't want you using more than 29%. That'll give you safety credit of $71,000 in case blank hits the fan, lost your job, or pandemic. You never use personal credit to start a business because that's called stupid. Because you jack it up, get stuck, can't get any more, you can run a dilly squat. All right, and you bring the pain home to your family. We're going to build corporate credit to your corporation or hand you the corp too, and the divisions as well. You see, that's a write-off, interest rate and credit card. It can finance itself, called free money. But the bottom line is if you screw up in a division, you get rid of the division, not the corporate, not your family. I don't understand stupid, okay? I created a way that you never bring the pain home on this planet, ever, ever. All you got to do is use Ray's rules, step number 7. All right, literally become a certified CFO and stop bringing the pain home. Simple to do. As we play today, there I am in that coma that I died. 2009. I wish I would have went boo. It would have been funny as you know what. H1N1. Once you Google the address and find out I'm telling you the truth, it'll set you free. So I've been in 2 comas in my life. First 5.5, I got crippled in life. That's what they said. I couldn't get up at all. But the reality is I did, and Jesus said get up, so I got up. Last one, I got to die and come back and help you. So the devil's trying to hold us back and kick us, our butts too. But God's delays aren't God's denials. So guess what we get to do? We get to look at focus on chapter 18 now. Look at it right here. I want you to pay attention. I heard a corporation was a legal person when I was 7.5 years old. All right, it can sue or be sued. Bottom line, I learned that. I wrote it down. They told me it was weird. Probably true. I rode my little bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. And you know what I did? I wrote it down and I looked at it and I said, ma'am, what does this mean? She walked away rudely. She came back. Here's a microphone. Here's a bug. She was a bee. I went back for 2 years. I never got a blueprint from the library or a book. Have you? You've been looking for your blueprint since day one. By the way, I'm your blueprint. Can you pay attention today? The lack of knowledge makes us do stupid things. I went back to that library for 2 years. I am the founder of Helping Hand Industries. I got $100,000 of credit in the mail. I got named to the movie Dave. You see, I got no excuses, neither do you. Your corporation, I will build it up to $1 million of cash credit. Your divisions, I'll do that to every division you have too, and you get to write it all off and get the American dream. There's no more excuses for you. Bottom line is you're going to become a certified CFO. I build credit for my cat when I was at the Bonovich to prove my point in my stunt when Harold Stokes almost turned green. Bottom line, Inc. magazine came to interview me too, and I said use plastic to finance your business. Their next article said exactly what I said. Again, it's up to you. Get out your magic wand today. I want you to have 9 divisions. 9. I want you to figure something out today. You bring the pain home because you don't know how to play. This is a corporate umbrella. You got this? You hear that all the time. Banks bankrupt locations called branch numbers, cities, grocery stores. We're going to use the division process that I invented in 85, 86. So remember, every tax ID you allow me to get for your corp or your division, I'm entitled to build cash credit reports, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. That way the credit can finance the business and you don't steal from your family, because that'd be silly and dumb. Next, it lines you up for checkbook money. And I'll show you what that means too. So here it is. If you say you want $1 million, I will tell you you need 9 divisions, because you do. If you say you want 5 million, I'll tell you 41, because it's a numbers game and that's how it plays. That's why I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. Here's what happens. Your corporation, I'll add 9 divisions, or I'll give you the corp and the divisions too. Get your card up to $1 million. My next question would be, would you like 9 sisters? Again, we get to multiply the credit, finance itself, write it all off. One screws up, no intent to do fraud. We disconnect, isolate, incorporate, can't save it, bankrupt a piece, go get another piece. Every division can have a piece of property. You can have a franchise. So there's no reason you ever bring the pain home. Bringing the pain home means you didn't pay attention, and that'd be kind of stupid. And I'm sorry that the world does stupid things every day when they never had to. But they keep falling like sheep and ducks. The goal is to learn to play. Got that today? So again, I invented division process 85, 86. Now, if I get you credit, why don't you think about loaning it out? Okay, that way you can replace your income or you can enhance it under the corporate structure. I call corporate credit free money, because you don't have to worry about it. You just have to get it and use, don't use it and abuse it, and maintain the little payment. So here we go. For every $50,000 I build you, if you loan it out, you get 2,000 positive cash flow. That's between 8,000 and 15,000 a month. Now you become an investor. Got it? So if you ever want $1 million to $5 million, here's 41 divisions to prove my point, up to 190 a month. Again, make you a money making machine. So I want you to think, these people here are in my private group at 6 o'clock and 4 o'clock on Saturdays, because they already got to the million. The goal is they want to take that, get to 5 and 10 million. Ultimate goal. So again, leveraging money into more money. So let's remember, I'm going to tell you there's 10 great credit cards, only 10. There's only 10. Let's go over 5 right now. What if we get you the green card, unlimited American, basically green spark from Capital One? It's up to 100,000. What if I add 9 sisters to it? Is that $1 million? If we get the blue from Bank of America, we had 9 sisters. Is that $1 million? If we turn around and do the platinum card, all right, Wells Fargo, is that $1 million? Now we look at basically the ink card, 100,000. Again, 9 more cards. Is that $1 million? American Express, same thing. So here's 5 cards that can get to 5 million, this using a corp and 9 divisions. Not counting the other 5 cards, to be another $5 million. And we haven't even talked about checkbook money. So the banks give you very simple things to do. Why? It says unsecured line of credit. So the ultimate goal is very simple today as we do this. So keep in mind, your banks will give you up to $150 per entity. I call that checkbook money. Do you understand that? $5.4 million of checkbook money as we do this. So understand it, corporation, divisions in order, the way I would build it for you, you could literally now have $10 million of credit. Now I'd like all of you to take a picture of this. Click. Here is a package. All right, it's $1 million of cash credit. You get all kinds of goodies, about $45,000 of goodies and divisions, all kinds of stuff, and me personally. I normally charge $100,000 for $1 million of credits, 10%. All these goodies. You can put $10,000 down, and then you can make monthly payments. During this broadcast only, you got 2 choices. If you want this one, it's very simple. So with the bonuses, all right, today, all bonuses and everything else, $1 million of credit is $60,000. If you want it with no bonuses, maybe you have the bonuses or whatever, all right, I will do it with no bonuses for $25,000 paid in full. So 10 down payments, 60 with bonuses, all right, or 25,000 no bonuses, Mark that it's today only. If it's not done today, sorry, you missed out the opportunity too. Ultimate goal, it is a Zelle bank transfer wire deposit. As we play, don't forget ever, please. If you got a 650 score, usually I can add credit to your corporation and your divisions and you within about 24 hours. Within basically 5 to 46 working days, I get to pop credit. Now, why does it take up to 46? Because I'm waiting for the agreement signed by you and to analyze you. And the consumer takes more longer to do that than it is anything else. So the faster you get into the program, the faster you do the agreements, I get to analyze it, the faster I get to add history and pop credit. Ultimate goal. Now, what happens is we charge 10% for credit lines or to add them to a package. Here you go today. This is giving you a discount, so take a picture. It's only good during the broadcast with me. The office, we have a sales team and a call center. They'll sell it for whatever price is 10%. And that's the goal. It's up to you. So take that picture now. As we play the game, remember today, any one of these lines of credit today, doesn't matter which one it is, I will give you the 18 books and CDs if I haven't given it to you for free yet. On top of that, I'm going to give you 2 calls, bonuses with me, 15 minutes each. I want to recruit you for my live show coming up next year. It is a Zelle. All right, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Take a picture of that too. Not done right away? Sorry, you miss out the opportunity today. I like the goodies. Would you like some goodies for you? The ultimate goal as we get to play the game. So remember, how bad you want to be the corporate millionaire? The only one who can answer that question is you. The house, the car, the business, the building, divisions, signing for divisions, receive money SS4, daisy chaining credit too. So never forget line 1 on that SS4 is where you kind of messed up before. It says legal name of entity or individual person. If you allow me, all right, you become my client. I'm allowed to add you to my dashboard. I'm allowed to put your name there and build you experience and Equifax under tax ID. That's for you, corporation, division, or subsidiary. That is called a corporate umbrella. Me, as a division, I can guarantee literally card, house, franchise. So your goal is to understand is to never bring the pain home, and you brought it home because you didn't run your life through the division process and you gave yourself one chance to try. As long as we're trying, we're not dying. If we're not trying, we might as well be dead. Ultimate goal, look up your corporation today, find your name on it, hopefully scares you what out of you. And on top of that, if you use your home address, change it, please. Nobody should know where you live. You're going to learn to put your ducks in a row. If you do not, they sue the corp, they sue you because you became a duck, and that sucks. So the line of defense, the division process, they're filed privately, they're in nobody's face, and you basically like needle in the haystack and protect your assets too. If you allow me to do tax ID for corp or division, I add basically 2,000 of history. I build the credit reports. All right, experience and Equifax. Office sells them for 1,000 each, no problem. That's how they make their commissions and all their goodies. Today, corporate umbrella, divisions. The goal is debt follows tax ID versus SSN, and we build cash reports for every tax ID. That's where you kind of made your mistake because you didn't give yourself more than one chance to try. Today, I want you to pay attention. I normally discount $500 each. Today, now means not tomorrow, not 2 hours from now, means now. You will get 9 divisions for $1,000. You'll get 18 for $1,499. Okay, discount is only during the webinar period. From there, I will give you the 18 books and CDs if you don't have them already one time. I'll give them to you. On top of that, you get 5 private calls with me for 15 minutes each. I told you I want to recruit 50 people today for that TV show too. There's Zelle. Very simple. Bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Up to you. As you do this, keep in mind, what is our goal? $1 million of credit card money. 5 million of checkbook money. There's your goal. Then we're going to get that 100,000 to 1 million, all right, supply and vendor credit to be an OPM, Dun and Bradstreet, supply and vendor credit too. So remember, you will need a 2-year corporation to obtain checkbook money. If you do it this year, you might have to wait till next year. If not, I do have a corporation, or I have 1 or 2 left that Santos told me I have a couple left still. So what happens is you can get one that we filed last year and qualify in any state you want to. You pay the qualification fee, the filing fee, no problem. The corp would just give you because it's 2 years old. Now the office sells them for $9.99. During this broadcast only, you can obtain, all right, a shelf corp from last year, all right, file in any state you want to. If you want to do the filing, we charge you $250 to do the work. You still pay the filing fee. If it's Zelled, it's $2.99 through me, period. $2.99 if it is Zelled during this broadcast. There's your Zelle information, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@raisecredit.com, ultimate goal. I got 8 classes in rotation during my 7, all right, 10 classes on Saturday. So we got daisy chaining in the morning. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. The time is wrong, sorry to say. As we play, I charge $9.99 literally for 90 days of specialty classes. Or I charge you $4.99 per class. That is up to you. Now, this craziness of jacking up your cards, applying for credit, that's going to stop, because in my system, I apply for you. It tells me a yes or no, so there's no inquiries, and you're not allowed to screw this up anymore. Got it? So the gift is I'm going to do the work, hold your hand. We don't jack up those again. Keep in mind, all right, the gold and platinum cards are the only cards on planet Earth, United States of America. They do not fluctuate. All right, no matter what you use, you can max them up to $1 million as long as you maintain a payment. Got it? It's very simple to do. Today, remember, every cash credit application requires a certified CFO. If you ever want me to build one up, all right, either one of them, I charge you $9.99 each card. Okay, because I'll build it up using the history and everything else I got to do for you. Ultimate goal is $9.99. Today, during this broadcast only, listen carefully, it is $399 to build up one of those cards for you. Per card, $399. You will get the 18 books and CDs for free if you've never obtained them. You get them one time free, period. And on top of that, you get 2 calls with me. There you go. Ultimate goal. Your Zelle is Ray Reynolds recipient again, ray@raisecredit.com, bank transfer, wire deposit. So if you have any problem with Zelle, and maybe you don't have a Zelle or something, you can call my controller in the office, 800-510-3338. It's very simple. His name is Scott. He doesn't go blah, blah, blah and tell you all about the packages. He just says, all right, what did you see on Ray's webinar? Let me take the order. He'll even take a credit card from you. Again, it's now, or you miss out the opportunity. So again, as we do this today using personal credit, jack it up, get stuck, drop, you get no more, and you can't write a daily squad. I'm sorry, that's just stupid. Why would anybody hurt the family when they could use corporate credit cards right off interest rate and credit card? And if you screw up, guess what you get to do? You get to bankrupt a division and protect the corp and your family. Why aren't people listening? Not enough of them yet. So do yourself a favor. Never forget borrow money's not taxable. And we got to get you your lifetime income. That is your cake and eat it too, by the way. Raise rules. Become a certified CFO. Never bring the pain home. If I give you a check today for $1 million, I'm sorry, you'd probably put it in your personal account. I call that stupid. Sorry, it's just true. You only get to keep $375. Put it in the corporation, you get to keep all the money. You get to pay all the bills first. Then you pay tax on the leftover. No leftover, doesn't seem to be any tax. See, you got to remember the United States of America Incorporated. They picked 50 corporations, and then they call them states. States pick corporations called cities. They invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy into the Federal Protection Act. That means they can bankrupt the dead, stay in business. They have no intent to do fraud. Some of the cities, I think, do. But as long as you have no intent to do fraud, you can do the same thing too. See, you could play and not bring the pain home. That's up to you. Today, Google bankruptcy, please. When the roller coaster of life goes up and down in your life, the next time blank hits the fan, is it SSN, you and your family again being a sheep and a duck, or is it a corporation division subsidiary? You got to choose. Plan the problem too. Again, let me add you to my credit system. You get a $5 million maximum like that one I obtained too. Again, I can build you $1 million of cash credit. But you got to go to class and not fall on your what and pay attention to the rules and tools. So today, if you have a corporation before you met me, I'm probably going to say the truth. You paid an attorney, CPA, and corporation service. You didn't learn diddly squat, and you paid thousands of dollars. Corporations are free in all 50 states. All you do is pay a filing fee. That's simple to do. In California, they even waived the fee till June of this year. See, you don't have to be a sheep or a duck, because that sucks. Now, here's the starter package. The national average for a corporation is $3,000. Don't understand why. Here, let me rebuild you today. So I'm going to rebuild your personal credit, rapid rescore. All right, in this package here, if you have articles, corporation, and everything else, before I'll build the one you got, I'll hand it to you for free. Articles also tax ID set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're stuck with me. Here is $10,000 today. Instead of 5, it's 10. Like I said, I'm going to recruit people to do it today. So I'm going to give you 5 times your investment back here. All right, that's $2,000, but I'm going to discount on top of that. Today, I'm being ridiculous because I need those 50 people for that new TV show. Become a certified CFO. $699. I'm giving you $10,000 of cash credit, 15 times your investment, 15 times. And you're stuck with me for 90 days and you have no excuses now. Okay, there you go. As we play, keep in mind that special discount is only during the webinar. Now. Again, I will give you the 18 books and CDs for free if you don't have them already. On top of that, I'm going to give you 2 private calls with me. Ultimate goal. The million in the making is normally $5,000. I'm adding $30,000 of credit today. 6 times your investment. I'm discounting that today. The discount today is very simple. It is $1,499. And that's 20 times your investment for $1,499. The ultimate goal. From there, again, it's only during the broadcast with me. From there, keep in mind, I will give you the 18 books and CDs if you don't have them already for free. And on top of this, I'm giving you 5 calls with me. 5. See, these people, I'm going to make them into millionaire structure as fast as possible. I want them on that TV show too. Here's your Zell, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@raisecredit.com, bank transfer, deposit, and wire. Every client, if you're out there today, you better go tell your friends and family right away. But no one at the office has the prices. They're not going to offer it. They're not allowed to. This is through me, period. Beat your doubt, run your race, get out of my way, let's rebuild you. It's pretty simple to do. Getting past go, God's gift, mansion in the harbor, race boats and yachts, I say the Ray Reynolds University.com, helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings too. Now I want you to change your driver's license, please. You see, the DMV sold the driver's license to 2 of my clients that were murdered at the front door. All right, I want your driver's license to be P.O. Box mail and address, more privately. Is that okay with me and you? Now, I need you to look at the car you drive today. Sorry. When you went to the dealership, they sweated you for 5 hours. They treated you like a duck and a sheep. You allowed that. You got literally lost 5,000. You got 9 inquiries. You could have said, setting the tone, you should have said, okay, this allows 1 inquiry in the application, took a picture. You didn't do that. You let them treat you like a sheep and a duck. Why did you do that? You see, the way you buy a car, I think, sucks too. Sorry to say. We're going to buy it my way. Fleet price, tax ID division. Doesn't show up on personal reports. It's a corporate car, no gap insurance, and you'll learn to be a certified CFO. If you lose house or car, the creditor gives it to the IRS as a 1099-C, and now you got the creditor problem in the IRS. They're going to kick your ass. So you got a lot to learn, and all the way when these bloodsucker attorneys on TV or interrupt your social media, were you in the accident? Were you the passenger? Were you in the back seat? Were you in the trunk of the car? Would you like this jet for $162,000 too? Do a bumpity bump. That's what it seems to be. See, the registered owner of a car should be a division. So if they sue, they get diddly squat. Why not? Again, planning the problem, the ultimate goal. Lamborghini division. Every property you get should be a division. You don't know when's going to slip, fall, and kind of sue you and screw you up. Your paycheck should be all set by your tax return. or for your house payment. Amazon didn't pay any tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. Why would they pay tax? They're playing the game. They know how to play. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. He used basically a line of credit to buy Twitter in 24 hours, and that's twiddly dee, and he's totally dumb. But the ultimate goal is, guess what? He's got a spaceship. So the other two guys too. You could win the game, learn to play, and win the battle too. Step 15 today. Carl here, his lines of credit more than he brings into the billions, so he doesn't pay state or federal tax. You see, lines of credit more than they bring in. That's how they offset taxes. DHL, UPS, Nike, all the companies do this. Walt Disney, loophole king, duck taxes. What does that mean? They have $1 billion in the bank right here. They wrote an IOU to themselves. Debt offsets taxes. They pay zero tax on $1 billion. Borrow money is not taxable. Leveraging money to more money. If you got a problem doing a Zelle today, you want to do a card, you want to run to the bank too, you call Scott. Now. Why? 800-510-3338. Because that way he can say, okay, let me write up the order because you saw Ray on his webinar today. Today's only. If not, sorry, you blew it. And from there, you better get your referrals too. Run your life through a corporation or conjunction. The ultimate goal. So keep in mind today, pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. See, what does that mean for you? Pretty simple. Your paycheck, they believe they call it taxable income, right? The leftover you get, you pay car payment, gas registration, insurance. Why don't you yell no, start driving a company car like I do? Step 17. Why don't you go to irs.gov today and get a hold of an SS4? You see it says banking and credit purposes in your face. It's public record. See, you don't have to be a duck because that sucks. It's up to you. Ultimate goal. Now there's mama. Nixon took the gold standard out, so she got to sign the SSN for the baby, and baby got to go in the stroller to the car so he can go home. Everything I do is rules and tools. Escrow, close, homestead, trusts when you buy a house. Oh, you got a house today, it's not in a trust. When they sue you, they screw you and take it away. Oh, and basically when you died stuck in a probate and your family got diddly squat. I guess why not? You see, when you fix up a property, what happens to you? What do? You hire the contractor that hires the subcontractor. That's down outside Home Depot. Goody! When they slip, fall, and cut corners, they slip and what? They sue you and they take everything you got too. My way, planning the problem, they don't get diddly squat. Why not? Again, why don't you look up your irrevocable trust today? That's step 19, 6 more to go. It's up to you. Ray, I don't want to pay tax. I hear this crap all the time. I tell people flat out, you cannot play peekaboo, the IRS making a mess. Wesley Snipes tried it. He went to prison for 3 years, got fined $5 million. So please do yourself a favor, get the 656, 433 A and B, put your butt back in the system. That's step number 20 today. Ultimate goal, be an OPM. You don't pay tax. What do you get to do? You get to buy at wholesale price up to 70%. You don't pay a bill up to 90 days. So let's understand, when you get $200,000 from an escrow, what do? You leverage the hell out of it and you get a $15 million. Most people act like they're rich, piss it away, and they're broke the next day. Raise rules. Borrow money not taxable. Line of defense. There's step 21 called blackjack. Oops, you won. Wow. You see, the goal is simple. Here's my office, 2009, 22,000 square feet building, Irvine Spectrum 1 Technology Drive, 3 other locations in other states doing up to $1 million a day. I get to go in a coma, get to die, come back homeless too. What am I going to do? Wah, all the way home? Sorry, no. I took out my blueprint that I call See It, Believe It, Go Get It. Then I grabbed my credit cards that I've been collecting since I was 9.5 years old. I built $1 million of credit in less than 6 weeks. You see, I got dashboards with millions and millions of credit. You need a backup for a backup. If not, you can just watch your life pass you by. That's up to you. You see, closet divisions coming too. So as we play the game, step 22, 1,000 steps to millionaire, become a certified CFO. Corporation's a legal person that gets credit, and so do the divisions too. Wow, we can find out up, away, and finance it and write it all off. Corporate umbrella, there's the goal. Let me do the tax ID to build the reports for you, get you cash credit cards, and you get set up for checkbook money. Every Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax can be set up by tax ID it's entitled to. But again, Division of me can guarantee the goodies. From here, never forget line 1. It allows entity, bank, grocery stores, cities, and their branch locations and what? Their corporations, they run corporations. But here it allows you as a person to get a tax ID or corporation, division, or subsidiary. So you really have a true chance to try. You want $1 million, it's 9 divisions. You want $5 million, it's 41. Numbers don't lie, only people do. Especially the ones on social media going blah, blah, blah. You see, if you let me add tax ID, corporate division, what am I going to do? Add 2,000 of history. Build the credit reports. Pretty simple today. Build cash credit. Today, I normally discount instead of 1,000 each at the office, 500 each. Today, you get 9 divisions, literally, for $1,000 today. You get 18 for $14.99. Believe it or not, you're all going to need extra ones anyway. From here, that discount is during the broadcast only. And what happens is you get the Millionaires Founders Kit Financial Series and Buckets of Money Financial Series. But that's only if you have not obtained it one time before. On top of that, you're getting 5 calls with me, private calls for coaching. It is Zelle, Ray Reynolds recipient, ray@rayscredit.com, and bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Ultimate goal, what are you willing to lose? Family, no. Corporation, no. Division? If we play chess today, we're going to lose pieces on both sides. But if we do it my way, we're both getting checkmate. By the way, that's step 23. Ultimate goal. Give me referrals today. Tell everybody you know today. I will basically build you more credit or sell you 10%. But when they sign up with Scott today, they got to name your name. If not, you lose out. You get referrals today. It's simple. Now, I like the American dream. Reaching the dream, think to be the impossible. Raise rules, making millionaires out of corporations, divisions, and training people to be a certified CFO. Ultimate goal. So remember, credit, loan, money, please. The faster you get to that 150, you get financial freedom the rest of your life, and you leave it to the corporation. You leave a legacy. Corporations live forever. We do not. I make corporate millionaires every day. Would you like to be next? From there, I make you a money-making machine. These already got their million. Now they're going for the 5 to 10 million. They're in a private class on Saturday, 6 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I get you a gold card, a platinum card, green card, whatever it is, we're going to play 10 great cards. Here, show you 5. The Spark, Green Spark, they have the 100,000. They have $50,000 on the other 2. Let's see, we get you 1 and we get 9 sisters. Is that $1 million? How about the blue card, 9 more? How about the silver card, 9 more? How about we get the ink card, 9 more? How about we get the gold card, 9 more? So here's 5 cards up to $5 million financing each entity, writing it off interest rate and credit card. You got 5 other cards to play with, and we haven't even talked, because that's $5 million, about basically what's called checkbook money. And they allow you to get checkbook up to $150 per entity, and that could be up to $5.4 million. But you got to have your corporate divisions in place, the ultimate goal. So take a picture of this page today. This is only good today, period. $1 million credit line. Here I charge up to 10%, up to 100,000. Get all the 18 divisions, about 45,000 bonuses. Okay, the only one who can sell this one is me. You can put 10,000 down and you can maintain payments on the credit I build you today. If you want the bonuses, it's 60,000 paid in full, or it's 25,000 with no bonuses, or it's the 10 down and you build as I build your credit, cash credit. See, the faster I got you to 650 or you're at now, add history, and I can start building credit right away. Again, here's the credit lines added to a package. Take a picture of this today. All right, literally 10,000 for $499. Again, I want to get those people in that basically what? For the TV show ready to go. So here's your 18 books and CDs for free. You've never obtained them before. From there, I'm going to give you 2 calls with me. That's part of the package if it's Zelle, now. From there, you can even write on the Zelle what you're getting too. Bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Let me add you to my credit system. What are we going to do? We're going to analyze you, show you how to get the American dream. And within 90 working days, if you do what you're told to do, you'll have a 750, if not more. See, we got to do one thing. Never have joint credit. It's just in the way. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. See, I don't know why people charge thousands for a corporation that are free. Bottom line, it makes no sense, and people don't learn diddly squat. Every corp needs divisions with real estate, franchise, line of defense. All right, current business. I basically, Ray Reynolds, at Ray's Credit and basically Ray's Rules, give bonus cash credit so you can write it all off and take away your excuses. Because I think excuses don't matter. Because like in one of my books coming out, it's called Bullshit Doesn't Pay the Bills. I'll hold your hand personally. All right, 3 months, 6 months to a lifetime. I got no excuses now, neither do you. 750, that's all you want to do? Simple. I'll analyze you, add history to you. If you wanted to the corporate divisions too, no problem, to be a corporate millionaire. So basically today, they're basically credit rebuilding, rapid score, go to class on Saturday. 750 is the goal. All right, we charge $9.99. We give 1,000 card back. Today, what I'm going to do, again, a discount during this broadcast, only $3.99, and I'm keeping the card at $1,000. It's 2.5 times your investment with no excuses. From there, what happens is extra bonus if it's done through Zelle now. I give you the books and CDs if you've never had them before. From there, you get really one call with me privately now. See, then the starter package too. So I can rebuild the credit, rapid score, articles, also as tax ID. If you don't have them, I'll give them to you for free. Set up in level 1 every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I changed the packages today so I can recruit 50 people for the new TV show. Instead of the $19.99, instead of 5 times your money back at 10,000 of credit, instead of 5, I'm going to give you 15 times. It's $6.99 today. 10,000 back, 15 times your investment. And on top of that, if it's done during the broadcast with Zelle, ultimate goal, you get the books and CDs for free. And on top of that, you get 2 calls with me. Ultimate goal, million in the making, normally 5,000. All right, it's going to have 30,000 of credit now. That would be 6 times your investment. Changing it to $14.99. That gives you 20 times your money back, 30,000 of credit. From there, what do you get as extra bonus if it's Zelle now? It's pretty simple. You get the 18 books and CDs. If you've never had it before, you get 5 calls with me privately so I can help coach you right away. Zelle is recipient Ray Reynolds, RayRaysCredit.com, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Having a problem with Zelle or any other problem, you ask for Scott. Scott will write up the order, but he's not going to sell it to you. I already did. If he didn't, you want more blah, 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 talk to a specialist, let them charge you the normal price, and you sure don't get the bonuses that I offer. That bonus is as if you did it now. You can call Scott, I'm going to go run to the bank. I'm going to do this or that. Here's a credit card. But again, it's up to you. Ultimate goal. So the corporation should manage entities. Banks use and grocery stores and cities use subsidiaries. Division process more private, and your goal should be very simple today. Stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO, and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Everything we do is we look behind the curtain. We stay safe, we stay strong. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. The end of the day, let's remember something today. All right, God loves us all. So your choice today, very simple, number 25, is the offers today. Go get your referrals, go get your people, call Scott, go to Zelle, go to this, go to the bank. These opportunities, a one-time opportunity today. 800-510-3338. The ultimate goal is all up to you. So always remember, like I said already, at the end of the day, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And he never forgets. God loves us all.